Welcome back. Tucked away in the Flint Hills of northeast Kansas is the Lazy Heart Deer Ranch.
Yeah, there you can get the chance to get up close and personal with bison and more. And the Fox 43 AM Live team got the chance to visit the farm. Take a look.
Well, I'm Ed Dillinger, and business is a little bit light because this would be called a hobby business, but we have a 300-acre little ranch here that we raise buffalo, beef, and Morgan horses. First, I grew up on a farm out near Brewster, which is between Goodland and Colby, close to the Colorado border. So, you know, a farm kid gets off the farm, but he never loses the farm. And I spent, as a teacher, I spent most of my last 20 years with 501 in Topeka. So getting close to retirement time, I said, how are we going to get out of town? So I began to look for opportunities, and we found this place here. It was a little bigger than I had in mind. I was thinking 40 acres, and instead we ended up with 300, but that just meant room for a few more animals, and that's how we got out here. Being a special educator with 501, I really thought maybe what I wanted to do was to have a grandpa's farm, because when I was a kid, everybody had an uncle or a grandpa that you could go visit his farm. It ain't true anymore. Some kids even grew up in our smaller communities without those opportunities. And so I began doing buffalo tours. And that's what we've continued to do now for most of 20 years. But you got to think about it like a business. Regarding the bison, you always have to remember they are wild animals. Sometimes people say domesticated bison. There isn't such a thing. You notice that Yellowstone National Park, bison kill and injure more people every year than the bears do. They're wild animals, but like cougars and bears, they have no fear, so they don't run from you. If you challenge them, that's when you have a problem. Bison calves, when they're first born, if you've seen any pictures, they're orange. And part of that fits in with Native Americans' language translations, often are phrases. So Native American talk about springtime, it's orange on the green time. Orange buffalo calves on new green grass. And they keep that buffalo, that orange wool, for a couple of months, and then they become the same color as their mothers. Another way that bison fit in a natural cycle, in the fall, when the grass gets dry, their metabolism slows down. They don't hibernate like bears do, but their metabolism does slow down, and they begin to live off of some of their body weight, because in the wild, that dry grass out there and whatever little green herbs there was what they survived on. Kanza Prairie in Manhattan supplements their animals very little through the winter, and they naturally will lose weight, but when the springtime comes, the new grass grows, that weight comes back on very fast, and then soon the mama's got some babies, and they just continue to do well through the summer. All of our wild meats are healthy. Most healthy meats, rabbit, squirrel, venison, elk, deer, bison. One of the challenges with bison is having it available. And back in the 90s when I started, our slogan then was, if we're going to save it, saving the species, if we're going to save it, we have to eat it. And while a lot of people are more pet-oriented, essentially that's the role of most of our farm animals. It's food. And so I haven't taken a big hit in it. We sell bison out of my garage. That's where my freezers are. But From our tours, we get some exposure, and people find out where it is. That's where we got it. I guess I've become more of a people person, so doing what we're doing right here is part of the fun. But doing bison tours is also a lot of fun. I get to meet so many different people. I get Fort Riley people, K-State people, Topeka, Kansas City. Our tours take about 90 minutes. We get in a big wagon and we go out. The bison come up around us. You get to feed the bison. You're offering an opportunity that's not very available because it does take time, it does take preparation, and if you're really deep into the business, you don't have time, but you still have choices, and that's what you have to do.